It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and the YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to the 2021 7-round Detroit Lions mock draft. This is going to be a fun video for you guys to enjoy. Before we get into this video, if you're not a subscriber, that's straight nuts. Make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. I'm dropping content every day, doing mock drafts, having all sorts of fun. If you like videos and you like to learn a little bit, come on and hit that big red subscribe button. Also, you want to like this video. The more likes I get, the more chances other individuals can see this content out there via YouTube algorithm, and that would be fan-freaking-tastic. In the rules of this mock draft, I'm doing the current order that the Detroit Lions have, not necessarily what is going to be at the end of the season, because obviously the order is going to change. We still have a couple of games less than the regular season, as well as the playoffs, so the order will change. Also, I'm doing the current picks the Lions have. They do not have 7 picks. They only have 5. And there'll be no trades for this draft, simply selecting the player at the specific spot. And without further ado, let's get into this mock draft time now. And with the 11th pick in the 2020 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select quarterback Zack Wilson out of BYU. Zack Wilson aligns at the quarterback for the Cougars spread offense. He is athletic in regards to his balance and agility. He has a lean frame and could afford to add more mass to withstand the physicality of the NFL football. In the pocket, he has subtle movements with innate feel of pressure to help him evade the rush. He also demonstrates good ability to extend plays when he is outside the pocket. He demonstrates good mobility on bootlegs and read option plays in the threat to defense as a runner. His mobility buys his second chances as an outstanding job keeping his eyes downfield and delivering the football outside the pocket. He is excellent in booting his left and flipping his hips over and developing the football from many arm angles. The Lions. Yes, we have a quarterback in Matthew Stafford, but he has been injured now 3 years in a row. He is getting older at 32, and we have a new general manager that will be in place with a new head coach. The best thing to do is to draft the quarterback of the future, regardless if they keep Matthew Stafford next year to be the guy who guides Zack Wilson or they decide to trade him. Nonetheless, I think the Detroit Lions got to take the quarterback. If Zack Wilson is available, take him. If not, Trey Lance could be available, but it's time to get the heir apparent of the Detroit Lions, and Zack Wilson would be a fine quarterback to do so. You're about to hit an ad break, and with this ad break, do you like the selection of Zack Wilson, the quarterback out of BYU, to replace heir apparent of Matthew Stafford? Let me know in the comment section. Y for yes and for no, that will be the pinned comment. And with the 42nd pick, the second round of the NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select linebacker from Alabama, Dylan Moses. Moses is an athletic and chiseled upper body, extending limbs, but contains plenty of definition from the top to bottom. Broad shoulders, and there's still plenty of room for growth on the physique overall. He has plenty of body armor to withstand the constant contact and physicality asking price of the position, combined with his physical mindset, supremely unique athletic and position, true sideline to sideline range. It's rare to see him outran. When he's able to diagnose plenty cleanly, Moses fell downhill, and he's looking to embrace the possible hit anyway. Terrific at keeping his shoulders square in line of scrimmage, but he's always above average instinct combined with having what seems to be ball radar with his head. There isn't a notch level of how often He dishes out contact because he's always turned to the highest point, heat-seeking missile, and usually blows up wherever he comes in contact with. His hitting power and his extinct high level that when the ball carriers come into contact with him, they know exactly who he's immediately facing up the chest tackler and runs the face mask through the opposition. There aren't many times where he opts to tackle low and shy away from executing proper tackle techniques. When experienced to his fair share of tackles, there are few examples of where he shows bad technique or failure to wrap. Ball carry goes down quickly after coming in contact with him. Why do I take a linebacker here? It's simple, folks. The Detroit Lions linebacking core is absolutely atrocious. It's going to have to get revamped, and I think Dylan Moses can help do that. Maybe pick up a free agent this offseason. Add Moses, and the linebacking core is much better. He is fast, unlike some other linebackers, and he can get the job done. And in the third round, the 77th pick in the 2021 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Xavier Thomas, defensive end, Clemson. The 6'2", 265-pound Clemson Tiger is a phenomenal job developing defensive prospect. Xavier Thomas is another guy that can be added to the Detroit Lions defensive line. He is a guy that can be lined up anywhere upon the Lions line, and he excels on the inside. The 6'2", 265-pound guy will come out of nowhere to make a big-time play. His stats will not jump out at you, but when he plays with a lot of power and aggressiveness, his technique is very impressive, and he can be a very scary guy to face up against. Xavier Thomas exposes his freak athletic nature, and he comes to a perfect build as an edge rusher. He is not only a breakout season for the Clemson this year, but he is a perfect edge rusher for the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions defensive line has been lacking the pressure ability. Xavier can bring that to the defensive line. We've had some issues upon these defensive ends current for the Lions. It'd be nice to get a young pass rusher that can get it done, get after the quarterback, put pressure, and maybe get some turnovers for this defense that has been lacking so far for 3 straight years. An ad is about to take place, and when this ad takes place, take a moment to hit that like button. I am a partner of Chat Sports, and those guys want me to hit 100 likes on this video like most videos. So help me out here, hit that like button while the ad is taking place, and we can get it done. And in the 4th round, 107th overall in the 2020 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select safety, LSU, Jacoby Stevens. He is 6'1", 228 pounds. He's a fun player to watch. He's used to be lining up all over the defense. He's a former wide receiver, so he knows how to full-time defender for LSU. His receiving background is evident and shows up an ability to make real highlight catches. He's plays the single high safety and a linebacker, slot corner, edge rusher, and he can do it all. He's a Swiss Army knife. He has tremendous size and can tackle all over even some bigger ball carriers and receivers. He is good length and helps blocks and sheds them. He has a hot motor and can get on his horse in pursuit. He's a strong tackler with a lot of pop behind the pads. He's very athletic and it helps him all over the field. He does a good job playing through contact, whether the blocks are at open field or through his hands or receiver. He's a strong blitzer on the edge and makes great tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Whether he's squaring up a guy or not, he gets after him or goes for the legs. We have issues at the safety position for the Detroit Lions. Harris not doing too well. We're seeing some issues with Walker, and we need to start to revamp this defense. And I think adding a safety to this to compete for a spot, getting up in there, adding to a young secondary. When you talk about Jeffrey Okudah, Amani Owarriye, you throw him in there in the mix. The defense is starting to get revamped slowly but surely. And with the final Detroit Lions draft pick in the 5th round, 138 overall, the Detroit Lions select TJ Vasher, Texas Tech, wide receiver. He's 6'6", 210 pounds, potential number 1 receiver, and he's a mismatch weapons complement to the other receivers as they have. Vasher is tremendous skill set, and he should have plenty of NFL teams. hoping he would land with them earlier in the draft, but he fell to the Detroit Lions here. Vasher routinely makes circus catches using his amazing height, length, leaping ability, hands, and body control to make receptions that no one would think would be possible. Reminds you of someone. Vasher has huge catch radius. Thanks to his height and long arms, he also has been explosive with his lower body leaps and is above defenders to high potential to ball point and contested catches. Vasher's hands are phenomenal, and he has big hands and have no problem controlling the ball, squaring up the receptions. With his size, Vasher is never really covered as he makes catches over the defensive backs in most cases with ease. He sounds just like somebody we currently may not have on this team, and that is Kenny Galladay. We don't have many wide receivers currently on as a contract. We need to add somebody, and I think the Detroit Lions will do that. If they can get Vasher in the 5th round, to me, that would be a phenomenal pick for the spot for his ability. It would be like the Kenny Galladay pick that we had, where a player came to you with size, mobility, and contested catches, and it would be doing good for the quarterback of the Detroit Lions, whether it be Matthew Stafford or in this case, Zack Wilson. Folks, let me know what you think about this mock draft. What do you think I did right? What do you think I did wrong? Place that and let me know. In the upcoming videos, we have the Detroit Lions versus Tennessee Titans analysis, breakdown, and prediction. That'll be on Wednesday. On Thursday, we got the live One Pride podcast and the live watch party on Sunday, so you don't want to miss out. Hit that notification bell. Let's get it done.